Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kunle. So in this video, let's talk about how you make money in the stock market. The way you do it is you find a company, a fantastic company that is trading at a discount relative to where it's going to be in the near future. In this video, let's look at 3 companies that I think fit that description. And these companies, I either have shares in them or I'm looking to buy shares in those companies. Now remember, just because a company is a fantastic company doesn't mean that you have to put your money in it and buy it at every level. You have to wait until it comes to a place where it is trading at a discount. And that's why one of these 3 stocks I'm still watching, I'm hoping and waiting that it's going to pull back to the point where I will consider it a discount. The first of the 3 companies I'm going to talk about is a true turnaround story. This company was performing badly. They then determined what the goal and the mission is. They brought in a new CEO, one with the right experience and with the right vision to make it happen. The company is called Supreme Cannabis Company. Supreme Cannabis Company, ticker symbol SPRWF. SPRWF. The company is based in Canada. Now in 2020, the company decided to focus on premium cannabis products. The company's website articulates the renewed focus. It says, when others set their sights on growing the most products, we kept ours on craftsmanship. Producing the best cannabis possible remains our obsession because our consumers expect nothing less. We've grown as entrepreneurs and as producers, and our bottom line has grown along with us. In 2020, the company brought in a new CEO in Bina Goldenberg. Now, for me, the most important question I ask when I'm researching a company is, who is the CEO? Especially when it's a growth company like this, it's so important who the CEO is. What is their vision? What is their mission? If Elon Musk wasn't the CEO of Tesla and if Steve Jobs wasn't CEO in Apple, they wouldn't be where they are today. I'm not saying that this company is going to be an Apple or a Tesla in any way, shape or form, but you get my point. Bina has 30 years experience in CPG meaning consumer packaged goods. From 2016 to 2020, she was CEO in her previous company and they were able to grow revenue significantly. I recently listened to a podcast with Bina in it. I also listened to the company's earnings reports conference call back in February. I think that she has the drive, she has the determination and the experience to take this company to where it needs to be. In terms of revenue, they've seen significant growth, reporting a 54% increase in net revenue in the previous quarter. The company has 35 different cannabis consumer products and they market them across Canada. In the last few quarters, the company has been exporting medical cannabis to Israel. For each of the 14 shipments they've had so far, each shipment was larger than the previous one. That tells you how that segment is growing. In February, the company was able to raise $25 million in a financing deal, which gives them cash, which allows them to be flexible in terms of their operations. Supreme Cannabis Company has a market cap of about $160 million. The company trades on the OTC market. The OTC market is over the counter. Now, this means that you may not be able to find it in small brokers. You will need to have an established broker like Interactive Brokers, Fidelity, and other established brokers like that. In terms of the technicals of the company, this is a daily chart of the company, and you can see in February there was a big spike in which the company went up along with other cannabis companies. The company subsequently did a secondary offering which caused the price to come down. Now I believe the share price is in what I call the accumulation phase. Looking at a smaller time frame, this is a 15-minute candle. I think this is a good entry where it is right now at 22 cents, but it's even better if it dips below 22 to anywhere to 17 cents. I don't think it falls below 17, but I think anywhere between here and 17, I think it'll be a good deep buy. So all in all, I believe the company made the right decision when they decided to focus on premium products. They are growing revenue exponentially. I look forward to seeing the company evolve alongside the rest of the cannabis space as a whole. The next company I'm going to talk about is a commercial stage biotech company focused on regenerative medicine using stem cell treatments. The key there being stem cells. That's what sets this company apart. The company is called Creative Medical Technology Holdings and the ticker symbol is CELZ. It has a market cap of $24 million, and some people see this as a negative, but I see it as a positive because it means it has so much room to grow. When it comes to the pipeline, this company has an interesting and exciting pipeline of products. They have 5 products already. Of these 5 products, 2 of them are already commercialized, which means they're already in the market. One of them is regenerative stem cell treatment procedure for erectile dysfunction in men, and the other is regenerative stem cell procedure for treatment of female sexual dysfunction. From what my research uncovered, these 2 procedures, CAVASTEM and FemCells, are not covered by insurance in the United States. This is because they are considered cosmetic procedures. This means that if somebody went for these procedures, they would have to cover the cost themselves, and it costs a few $1,000s. So I can imagine that is going to discourage many people from taking the procedure because they're going to have to pay for it themselves. The other 3 treatments, which are for the treatment of degenerative disc disease, treatment of stroke, treatment of premature ovarian failure. Now, I can imagine that these ones will not be considered cosmetic procedures, which means that many people will be able to undertake the procedure and the insurance will cover it. So, if they get FDA approval, this is going to be a massive game changer, not just for the company, but also for the tens of thousands of people who will benefit from the therapy. Going back to the first 2 procedures that are already in the market, I found out that the studies were published in the Journal of Translational Medicine in January 2020. According to their website, they have an accelerated path to monetization because they don't use drugs, they use procedures. The donor and the recipient are the same person. Also, it is FDA exempt, which means it takes them 2 years to get to commercialization versus 7 to 10 years when it comes to other normal processes. When I looked at the people on their board of directors as well as those on their science advisory board, I found that they have quite impressive resumes. So I'm already fully invested in Creative Medical Technology, CELZ, and my hope is that in the near future, many people around the world will be able to benefit from the amazing treatments that the company can bring to people around the world. The third and final company on my list is Tonix Pharmaceuticals, and that is ticker symbol TNXP. Ticker symbol TNXP. Now, before I carry on, I have to say I like this company, but I don't like it at its current price. I like TNXP under $1. We will very likely see another bout of volatility that will bring the share price to under $1, and that's where I like this one. One thing I've learned in my trading career is always to let the price come to you. Let the price come to you. And if it doesn't come to you, let it go. Don't chase, it's not yours. One reason I really like Tonix Pharmaceuticals, TNXP, which also sets them apart from many other biotechs, is that they are into repurposing of drugs. Now, this means that they are involved with the investigation of existing drugs for new therapeutic purposes. It's worth noting that at this point in time, this company is a clinical stage biotech, which means that it doesn't have any drug in the market. It does not have any drug in the commercial stage. Looking at the company's pipeline, they have a CNS portfolio and also one for immunology and biodefense. The main drug candidate is TNX 102 for the treatment of fibromyalgia, and it is currently at mid-phase 3. I feel like TNX 102 SL has a good chance of getting approved by the FDA, but like any other company and any other drug, everything really depends on FDA approval. So even though I feel like this drug has a good chance of being approved, FDA approval is never guaranteed, which is the reason why the entry point is very important. If the drug gets approved, the share price is just going to fly. If it doesn't get approved, typically most share prices will lose about 50% if they don't get the approval. So let's say, for example, that you're able to enter this stock at 90 cents. And then at the point of the decision making by the FDA, let's say the stock is trading at 160, 170, 180. Even if they do lose the approval and it drops 50%, it's still going to be trading above your entry point, which is the reason why it's very important to get in at the right point. Just yesterday, the 15th of March, the company put out this statement saying that they've achieved 50% enrollment in Raleigh, which is the second phase 3 study of TNX 102 SL for the management of fibromyalgia. In terms of the timing of the results, we expect interim data in the third quarter of 2021, which is between July and September. We also expect top-line data in Q4 2021, which is October to December. So there is plenty of time here. There is plenty of time for the company to do what they need to do. Another thing that's bringing a lot of eyeballs to TNXP is they are looking to develop a COVID-19 skin test, TNX 2100. And finally, they're also looking to produce a coronavirus vaccine. And since apparently coronavirus is going to be around for many years, this might turn out to be a very interesting one if they get the approval for this. So those are the 3 stocks I wanted to share with you guys. Of course, 10 minutes is not nearly enough to cover one research on one company, let alone 3 companies. So what I suggest you do is do your own research and then come back and let me know if you find anything outstanding about any of these companies in the comment section below. To support the channel, please engage with the video as much as you can. Like the video, subscribe, turn on notification, share with a friend. Anything you do at all will help the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one.